Cool. So let me start by saying thank you. So every year I try to change my slide, but it's always end up with this one being there because an event like this, which is run by the community and for the community, would not exist without you guys. So participants are the key, and we are here to socialize with each other. So I want you to take time to engage with the community, talk to each other, and enjoy the event as a way to meet and to socialize, especially nowadays where we all work remotely at home, right? That's an opportunity to turn off your mobile phone, have a beer with the rest of the guys here, with attendees. So this is what you're all about. So thank you for being here. I would like to thank as well, like you see all these gentlemen here with a green t-shirt. So this year we had more than 35 angels. So these are the voluntary that help during the event, on top, of course, of the core crew that work all around the year. So thank you for being here. I would like also, of course, to thank our sponsor. As you know, this conference is on low budget. The speakers are speakers you can probably watch at main big event that costs a lot of money. Here it's kind of cheap entrance, so without the sponsor it would be impossible. So let me thank Sorinsec, Active Security, and Nozomi. They have been with us for many years, so thanks to them for supporting us. Thanks to our gold sponsor, which this year comprised huge number of sponsors from the security community, CrowdStrike, IMQ, BTrusted, SentinelOne, Elmec, Trend, Sonic Wall, and Reply. Thanks to them. And thanks as well to the silver sponsor, Secure Network, now part of BVTech, and our broad sponsor, CWeb, MGA Labs, Horizon Security, DataTech, and Sedacri. Of course, when we created this event, back in the days, 2019, so my idea was to bring an international event in Italy. So I've been part of a security community for many years, presenting a conference. So I made a lot of connection, have a lot of friends. So, and we didn't have such an event here in Italy, so let me give you a bit of background for those who don't know. So we decided to create one here that was English only, that was run no profit, and that was like, that had an international vibe. So these are the conference that we partner with, and we are very happy to be part of this huge community. We have also a lot of friends in the community, and that's something that we keep ourselves up, collaborating with different associations worldwide. So let me give you a bit of overview of what's going on today. So when we start the event, we just had one track. I think we went one track for 3 to 4 years. And then what happened is that we got so many good submissions that I felt bad rejecting good submissions. So we decided to open a second track. And then people wanted to have a workshop as well. So we end up with something like this year. So we have a keynote here this morning, 2 keynotes. So following my presentation, we have 2 keynotes. Then we have which makes 1 hour and a half, 45 minutes each. Then, of course, coffee break outside, so half an hour to refresh our brain. And then from there, we split. So in this track, we have what we call research. So most of the things presented here is cutting-edge research. Then we have on the second floor, so there are stairs here, there is also an elevator, the technical track. So this is a huge track, maybe 250 people as well. And that's running as well in parallel. Then we have one workshop in floor number 2 as well, in a room called Stampa. And then we have executive track, which is a track we introduced a couple of years ago to support our CISO, so it's more like high level, and is in Italian, so it's something a bit special. After that, we have a lunch break, this year running from 1 p.m. to 2:15. So we are here. So these are the restaurants nearby. They already know that they need to give food to about 800 people in 1 hour and 15. So they know, they are prepared for that. So what you need to do is to call them before 11 a.m. So on our website of the conference, there is a telephone number, there is a Google Maps, there is anything. So just remember to call them, say, hey, you know what, I want to have lunch here. So you pick up whatever you want, sushi or whatever you want, okay? So then we are back after 2, and the CISO track is gone. So we end up with 3 tracks, and this goes for the whole afternoon. So we still have research, technical workshop, coffee break, research, technical workshop, and then we have a closing here, where we give out prices, and we give instruction for what's next. So what's next is the social event. For us, it's very important. So as it happened with previous years, some of you might know, so we have a pub just next door here, 3 minutes walking. So we rent the full pub for us. And with your badge, you have 1 drink included and discount for the second drink onwards. And you have food. So this year we made sure that anyone can eat. So you'll have food there. And this is going to run until the pub closes, I think, around 1. And then usually we move to some other place, depending how much energy you have. So usually we end up to morning. It really depends up to you. Cool. So let me say that no ads need you. So we created this event in 2019. Some of our core organizers left because they grew up. You know, they got kids. They had other needs. Which is kind of normal, no? It's part of life. But as a result of that, we have new core members this year, about 3 to 4. They moved from being angels, so just helping out during the event, to organizing, okay? And let me show you what I mean for the next generation here. So we have a special guest here I want to introduce you because he will be my next generation here. Hello. Hello, hello. I'm a Michele. Hello. It was your moment. Do you want to say something? Where is the mom? Can you support me here? Thank you. Cool. So in case you want to join what we're doing here, just reach out and you will be looped in. So as I said, this is a no-profit event. We don't make any money out of it. Every year we got pretty much, when we start the conference, we are losing money. Usually we are below 1 or 2K, something like this. Then during the event, of course, there is a bit of merchandise, there is a beer. So, if you can contribute by leaving a penny as a donation, you can donate. So this year we have, on top of a hoodie with a logo for this year, we have also a polo with a general logo of NoEd that will survive to the change of logo. Every year we have a different logo, and then we have a logo of a conference, which is always the same. So that's something you want to check out. And then special for this year, we printed the hard copy version of FRAC. So as you know, FRAC had the 40th anniversary edition. This year, this one got delivered at the DEF CON and at a hacker camp in the Netherlands this summer. I reached out to the organizers, some good friends of mine. So I asked them, hey, you know what, can we do a special edition for NoEd? They say, yeah, sure. So we work out. We print some copies, and they are there in the merchandise. So feel free to donate and pick up one of that copy. And then we also introduced this stuff, which is pretty cool. So we decided to go from regular beer, like Helles or Pils, to something like a beer tasting across the day. So what happened is that you can see the clock there. So we have one beer, which is Vils, which is a Czech Pils. So we have some people from Czech Republic, so we will for sure make sure that the quality is good. And the pills will be available all day, and then during the day, a different type of beer will be delivered. So we start in the morning with a white beer, which is pretty easy and chill. Then in the afternoon, we go to this hoppy Belgian pale ale, you can taste. Then after at the middle of the afternoon, we move to this West Coast IPA, which is like 7 degrees, a bit stronger. And then we conclude the day before we move to the pub with a Belgian double to stimulate your appetizer. This is what will happen today, something new. So, and it's there. It's for you. So take as much beer as you want, leave as much penny as you want. So that's all, folks. I hope you will enjoy the conference. I don't want to take more time. Bye.